Let me tell you something about African music right now. It is not a game anymore. It is a movement. And in the middle of that movement, two names keep coming up in every comment section, every Twitter space, every barbershop argument from Lagos to Johannesburg. Tyla, Ayra, Starr. And people want to know, who is winning? But before we even get into that, let me ask you something. Why are we so desperate to crown one queen when Africa just gave the world two of them at the same time? Sit with that. Because this conversation is bigger than you think. Tyla, the girl from Johannesburg who shook the entire planet with one song. Water dropped and it was over. Amapiano wrapped in R&B silk, a voice smooth like evening air, and a dance challenge that had everybody from Beyoncé to your auntie in her sitting room trying to move their waist. Grammy Award. Global stages. Brand deals that most African artists only dream about from a distance. Tyla did not just cross over, she kicked the door down and left it open. But here in Nigeria, we had already been watching Ayra Starr do something equally dangerous. Quietly, consistently, dangerously good. This girl came out of Maven Records with a sound that felt like Lagos at 2 a.m., electric, rebellious, unapologetic. Rush. Bloody Samaritan. Away. She was not asking for permission. She was not waiting for a viral moment. She was building. Album by album, tour by tour, fan by fan. And those fans, they are not casual listeners. They are devoted. The kind of devoted that shows up to concerts in the rain. Now here is where the conversation gets interesting, and a little uncomfortable. Because the internet, bless its messy soul, loves to pit these two women against each other. And we need to talk about why that is happening and what it actually reveals about the African entertainment industry right now. The comparison makes surface-level sense. Both are young. Both are African. Both are female. Both are international. So the lazy narrative writes itself. Pick your favorite, defend her, drag the other one. You have seen it. The comment sections get ugly. Fans start behaving like football hooligans. And meanwhile both women are somewhere on a stage, performing to thousands, completely unbothered. But here is the thing about comparison, it only works when you are measuring the same thing. And Tyla and Ayra Starr are not the same thing. They never were. Tyla's power is in her crossover architecture. The way her music is constructed, it was built to travel. Amapiano gave her a foundation, but the production choices, the visuals, the whole aesthetic, it was engineered for global consumption. And it worked. She is now a pop star in the truest international sense. She sits at tables that most African artists have not even been invited near yet. Ayra Starr's power is different. It is rooted. Her influence in Nigeria and across West Africa is not something you can manufacture with a viral moment. It comes from years of showing up, from music that speaks directly to a generation of young Africans who feel everything too deeply and do not apologize for it. She is not chasing the global mainstream, she is pulling it toward her. And that is arguably the harder thing to do. Different labels, different markets, different machinery behind them. Tyla is operating within a South African industry structure that has been chasing global validation for years and finally cracked it. Ayra is operating within the Nigerian industry, the biggest music market on the continent, where the competition is brutal and longevity is earned in blood and consistency. So when you ask who is winning, the real question is, winning what exactly? If it is Grammy recognition and international chart placement, Tyla has a clear lead right now. If it is cultural depth, streaming dominance within Africa, and a fanbase that will follow you through every creative risk you take, Ayra Starr is not playing games. What is genuinely exciting, and this is the part media never wants to focus on, is what both of them represent together. Africa is no longer sending music to the world and hoping it gets accepted. Africa is now setting the tone. Tyla made Amapiano a global conversation. Ayra Starr made Afropop feel emotionally complex and cinematic in a way the world was not expecting. They are not competing for the same crown. They are each building their own kingdom. And that is the story we should be telling. Not who is better, but what it means that we now have multiple African women at this level simultaneously. What it means for the next generation of girls from Lagos, from Cape Town, from Cotonou, who now look at these two and see proof that the path exists. The Nigerian entertainment industry is evolving so fast it will make your head spin if you blink. New artists, new sounds, new controversies, new deals. And Celeb Clope is right here, in the middle of all of it, breaking it down for you every single time. If this video had you thinking, had you nodding, had you ready to fight in the comments, you already know what to do. Subscribe to this channel. Because we are just getting started, and you do not want to be the last one to know what is happening in African entertainment. Hit that subscribe button. The next video is coming, and trust me, you are going to want to be here for it.